Because you'll take all my viewers because you're too handsome.
Can I just be like, hey, yo, what? This is Benny. Holla at your boy, Magmar. No? Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we are back with the Delta Battle League. Today I'm going to go over the teams really quick before the battle. I think I have a little extra time anyway, because I just tweeted them to see if they're ready, and just wait for a response. So we are going against the Chicago Cloysters. I have their team right here, and if I could just scoot over to see the logo. I have the logo on there, on the layout, but that's the logo right there for Chicago Cloysters. As you can see right over here, and if you want to see this, or any team, you can click on the link for the spreadsheet in the description below. They do have Latios, Slowbro, Infernape, Donphan, Gardevoir, Frostlass, Registeel, Bisharp, Amoonguss, Spiritomb, and Mega Gyarados. So they do have the non-Mega version of our Mega. And you can see how many times they've used each Pokemon, so they do like that Bisharp and Spiritomb. Also, Amoonguss has come to a lot of battles as this Mega Gyarados. And yeah, so I just kind of picked Pokemon that... I picked two main Pokemon that were going to be able to essentially take everything out, and then added in some support Pokemon. So I have the team right here. I spelled that way wrong. There's way too many D's. Jed. No, wait. Jed. Yeah, that's fine. So we got Conkeldurr with Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Knockoff, Ice Punch. If we go back to the team, I have two different explorers, or two different web browsers I'm looking at with them. So if we look at this, we have Knockoff for Latios, Knockoff for Slowbro, Drain Punch is just fine for Infernape, Donphan we have Ice Punch, Gardevoir we're not going to be good against, but we don't want to be good against Gardevoir anyway because it's going to destroy us, we're too slow. Frostlass we have Knockoff, Registeel Drain Punch, Bisharp Drain Punch, Amoonguss Ice Punch, Spiritomb we can't really hit, we can hit with the Knockoff, but that's really it. And again, Mega Gyarados, we have Fighting type moves. So, and with Conkeldurr, I decided to go Assault Vest, because Assault Vest Conkeldurr is good, and I decided to go Iron Fist. I'm going to try and play off of that people are aware that Conkeldurr usually runs Guts, and the only Pokemon he really has to inflict a status on me is Spiritomb with Will-O-Wisp. So I'm just going to try and avoid Spiritomb as much as possible with Conkeldurr, and hopefully then we can just keep our Iron Fist to boost Ice Punch, Mach Punch, and Drain Punch. And I just went with the typical EV spread there. And then we have our Mega Gardevoir, Hidden Power, Fire, Psychic, Hyper Voice, and Calm Mind. If we look back here, we got Hyper Voice for Latios. Hyper Voice still hits Slowbro. I did have Energy Ball originally, but Hyper Voice is just like couple percent lower. So I just went with Hyper Voice instead for that because I'd rather have Hidden Power, Fire. Infernape, Hyper Voice or Psychic. Donphan, Hyper Voice, Psychic's fine. Gardevoir, Hyper Voice, Frostlass. Hyper Voice or Hidden Power Fire works there too. Hidden Power Fire is mainly for the Registeel though. We also have the Hidden Power, or we have the Hyper Voice for Bisharp. We have Psychic for Amoonguss, Hyper Voice for Spiritomb, and Hyper Voice for Mega Gyarados. And those are going to be our main attackers. Now the guys that are going to be helping them, we have Braviary with Brave Bird, Superpower, Whirlwind, and Defog. I have Whirlwind in case a Gyarados wants to start getting greedy, or we can just Whirlwind stuff out that we don't want. And here Slowbro is another one. And if we set up rocks, which I'll show you our rock setters later, we can just Whirlwind things onto the rocks, keep Whirlwinding them. And yeah, I decided to go Defog, and we don't have Armaldo this week, so because he does have that Spiritomb that could block Rapid Spin, so that's why I went Defog instead. And we also have Superpower, Brave Bird, for good coverage there. And then we have leftovers Defiant on our Braviary. We also have the Mamoswine. This week we're going Focus Sash Mamoswine with Stealth Rocks. Also has Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Ice Shard. And then Oblivious, so he can't be taunted, because I know there's a really common taunt used somewhere. Infernape I was afraid of having taunt, so I just put Oblivious on Mamoswine instead. We also have Celebi that can set up the Stealth Rocks, and we also have Thunder Wave on Celebi. I'm still banking on that Thunder Wave, because, I didn't go over EV spreads with all of these. Braviary and Mamoswine have normal EV spreads. It's Gardevoir that only has 116 in speed, 252 special attack, 140 defense, and then bold. And the Gardevoir is made so it can outspeed Bisharp and Mega Gyarados, but Gardevoir naturally does not outspeed Latios and Infernape, I believe. And Frostlass. I actually don't know if I looked up Infernape, but I know Frostlass and Latios, it does not outspeed, so I just decided to make it so it's fast enough to outspeed, max speed Bisharp, and Mega Gyarados. So then the rest could be put in defense, so it can live hits from other things. But that's why we have Celebi, because maybe we'll be able to slow down the Latios or something. Plus we have Giga Drain and Psychic. Psychic for Amungus, Giga Drain for Gyarados, Slowbro, and Psychic can also be used on Infernape. And then we have Magnezone, just as our last heavy hitter with choice specs. Magnet Ball to keep in the Registeel so we can power fire it. Also have Flash Cannon, Volt Switch, and Thunderbolt. So I'm going to wait for the battle here, and you'll be joining us once we are in there. Alright guys, we are here with the battle. Now we can see his team and what he is ready to do here. So he has Latios, Infernape, Bisharp, Registeel, Gyarados, and Gardevoir. So we don't have to worry about Slowbro, which is really nice. The only really bulky Pokemon he has is Registeel, which we over-prepared for, so that's good. What is he going to want to lead with? I think he wants to lead with Infernape. Have a lead Infernape with the old Stealth Rocks and like Mach Punching and that kind of stuff. I could go Braviary, or I could go Mamoswine and just like attack him and then set up my own rocks later. But I think Braviary is my best lead. I'm gonna go Braviary. I kind of wish I'd U-turn on it, but you know, you can only have so many moves. I could have gone U-turn instead of Whirlwind. The only thing we might need to Whirlwind out is like Gyarados, I'm thinking. Focus Sash is probably on the Infernape, so it can set up its rocks and stuff. If he doesn't lead it, I don't think he'll be lead Infernape, but it could. And now this is the TheSuperLPbro is the #1 person in the league right now. I think with +7 or +8. So this is going to be a tough battle for sure. Is mine going through or there? Okay, there we go. Braviary does lead. He does lead Infernape. Alright, Perfalicious Death. So, what would take a Brave Bird? Probably Bisharp or the Registeel. I'm just going to Whirlwind here. He does U-turn straight away, so most likely lead Infernape. He's, again, probably going to Bisharp and Registeel. I could have tried to predict that, but I didn't want to show that I had Superpower right away, so I'm just going to Whirlwind out the Registeel, get rid of that mofo, and I bring in Gyarados, which gives me the Defiant boost, which is absolutely perfect. So here I am just going to Brave Bird. I don't care what comes in, Brave Bird's going to hurt, get that hurt. But it was perfect to bring Gyarados there because we get Defiant off of it. Because for those of you who don't know Defiant, it's if you get any of your stat stages lowered by an opposing Pokemon, your attack stat goes up by 2. So since Gyarados lowered ours by 1, it goes up by 1. I mean, you can see it's 1.5, but that's just surrounding purposes. You go down 1, so you go up 2, and you're at +1. So let's see if Gyarados wants to stay in here. I don't think it will, because I'm pretty sure Braviary outspeeds at this point. We're at 284 max. Oh, he can outspeed by like 3 points. But I think Braviary will take it. Braviary's pretty bulky. Got the bulk. Yeah, it's got a decent bulk, 187 in defenses. So he's gonna want to. He might stay in. Or I could just see him going back out to Registeel or something. I don't know. He might think I'm gonna go Whirlwind again, but I'm not. I ain't. And Brave Bird should take out Gyarados. We are max attack. We aren't Jolly though. We're not adamant. So he might have a chance to live. He might be calcing this. I don't know, man. I think Braviary's gonna pull through. That lead Braviary. I think that's what it was. So he is going to switch out again into Latios. This Latios is not going to appreciate Brave Bird, and we knock out Latios. Guard, I think Guard just takes it from here. Braviary, my boy. My boy. Braviary at +1. We could see, like, Bisharp maybe come in and try and Sucker Punch. I think if Bisharp comes in, I'll Whirlwind. We could be giving up our Defogger, but Stealth Rocks doesn't necessarily kill us off. Doesn't necessarily kill us off. Mamoswine's the only one that won't like it just because he has Focus Sash. But other than that, I don't really care about Stealth Rocks that much. So, who comes in here? I would think either Bisharp or Registeel comes in. I would say Bisharp came in, or comes in here, just to try and get that Sucker Punch off. Because I think he's scared. You scared. You scared. You scared, mofo. You scared. So, if Bisharp comes in, I'm going to go Whirlwind, just because I think he's going to go with the old... Is it me being slow? Come on. Come on. I'm going to close... Oh, close Photoshop. Yes, please save it. Yes, please save it. Hopefully that'll, like, free up some CPU. Come on, Showdown. I noticed it was a little laggy when I first opened her today. So please just thinking. I don't want to... Because you're not supposed to start timer, but... Okay, there we go. It is Bisharp. And Bisharp, do you naturally outspeed 262? No, he doesn't. So I think he's going to Sucker Punch here. So I'm just going to Whirlwind. Yep, there it is. Sucker Punch. Whirlwind. Out of here, Bisharp. Give me Gyarados again. Ah, it's Registeel. It's Regis. It's a Registeel. Alright, so this time I'm going to Superpower. Because yep. And, ooh, that does damage. That does damage, though. He's going to Seismic Toss. And... I need to Superpower again. He could switch in Gardevoir here, but I need... Yep, there goes Registeel. Yo, Laquila with 2 knockouts. Braviary, you coming through, my boy. You were just here for support, but you coming through, my boy. I could see Bisharp once again coming in. I could. But... Oh, he goes Infernape this time. Okay. I think here we just sack the Braviary and go for Brave Bird. He's going to Flare Blitz. That's going to knock us out. Braviary, you did what you need to do. You took out 2 of the biggest threats, so you're fine. You're perfectly fine, Braviary. Now, I think I'd go... He put in the work. In the work. But I'm just going to go Mammo. I could freely just go Earthquake, but I think I just go Stealth Rocks here. I'm just going to go Stealth Rocks. He could switch, expecting me to either be Scarf or Focus Sash, or he could just Mach Punch. Either way, I want to get Rocks up, because Gyarados could also come in expecting the Earthquake. Oh, I am stupid. He put in the work. I forgot to write the word put, so I just look like a fool. Gyarados? Yep, Gyarados comes in. So I get to set up my Rocky Mountain Way. And then this is where it can get scary, because if Gyarados expects me to switch, he can just get up a Dragon Dance, which will not be good. It will not be very good at all. I could just easily go Conkeldonker. Conkeldonker, what's your way? I'm trying to think, Celebi or Conk? I think Conking is the best way. So let's go Conk. He's going to Mega Evolve here. And Dragon Dance. No, he just goes straight Waterfall. Good, that's fine. I can take that. So that is Stab. So I could just go Drain Punch here, or I could expect Gardevoir to come in and knock off. I think Drain Punch is still our best play. Let's go Drain Punch. Let's go with the Drain Punch here. Because Waterfall isn't going to take us out. I don't think that's a roll. It's only if it flinches, it will be a problem. I could have double Mach Punch and that will probably take him. But I think he'll be afraid and switch out Gyarados. And, I mean, Gyarados is now Mega Evolved, so we don't have to worry about Intimidate. We don't have our Defiant users, so it doesn't matter that Intimidate's gone. But yeah. I'm liking this so far. We've traded 1 for 2, so I'm fine. And his big wall is gone. He's got a lot of frail Pokemon left. The only Pokemon that can switch in right now is the Gardevoir, and it's still a Gardevoir, so it's not going to be loving taking physical damage. You know, it does 4 times resist Drain Punch. I could see him going that way with switching to Gardevoir. Because Gyarados, like I said, Gyarados should not take us out with Waterfall. But nothing wants to switch in. And does he predict him to switch? Because obviously he's a Dark type, doesn't want to stay in against Conkeldurr. So the best play probably would have been going for Ice Punch. I think that's what I have to do. I'm going to switch Ice Punch. Last second switch. Switch Ice Punch. Shit, he stays in, goes for Waterfall. I'm dumb. I could have got a huge... That freeze though. My misplay was rewarded. Oh, Pokemon. Well, I'm just gonna go for Drain Punch now. If he stays frozen, perfect. I should kill. Either he has to stay in and sack off Gyarados, or come in with Gardevoir again, and I'm not gonna Ice Punch again in case he does stay in. Come on, Conky. And at least we'll get a little bit of health off the Gardevoir. Not that it'll really help, because we can't really take anything. We can Mach Punch something later, except for Bisharp, because Bisharp will Sucker Punch me to death. Gyarados does switch into Gardevoir this time. And he gets the Iron Fist, so now he knows I'm not Guts, but he doesn't have a burner anyway. Actually, Gardevoir can learn Will-O-Wisp, but I don't think he'll have it. I could just go Magnetic Zone here, but does he have Hidden Power Fire is the question. I don't really need Celebi. I'm just going to go into Celebi. Because a nice, powerful Mach Punch will be good later. Yep, he has Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire. He expected Magnezone to come in. And Celebi's going to eat that up for Din Din. Breakfast, lunch, and Din Din. I'm just going to go for Thunder Wave. It'll be nice to get Gardevoir Thunder Waved in case it's... did we see leftovers? No. In case it is Choice Scarfed. It'll be nice to have it Thunder Waved. Gardevoir will be able to just take care of it there. And if... Or Mega Gardevoir. And if this Gardevoir... Not this Gardevoir. Okay, he's going to stay in and just continue to do it. So I'm going to Thunder Wave him. And after a Giga Drain, we should live another one. So he's going to switch now into Bisharp. We're going to get that Stealth Rock damage. I'm going to Giga Drain him. Giga. I am max defense, but I don't think we'll live a knockoff. But I'm still going to Thunder Wave because... Oh, we outspeed. Because normal Bisharp, I'm pretty sure outspeeds Mega Guard. So I should just be able to go in my Gardevoir here and clean up the game, I think. I really don't want to sacrifice anybody else, so we might as well. I'm going to go Mega Guard. We trace the Defiant. But I am going to Mega Evolve and just Hyper Voice the game. I could call mine expecting him to Sucker Punch, but I can't risk him going for Sucker Punch. Yeah, we should just be able to sweep from here. Might have to worry about Infernape, just because he does Sucker Punch. Oh my god, that does a lot. I did not think Sucker Punch did that much. Well, Hyper Voice kills Bisharp, especially because I have a lot of defense on my Gardevoir. But Infernape's the one we're going to have to worry about here. We outspeed the rest of them, unless Gardevoir... Okay, Infernape has 346 max, and we are at 264. Yeah, that's what I thought. I might just have to sack my Conk here, as much as I hate that. But Mamoswine's Focus Sashed, so yeah, let's just sack the Conk. Let's just sack the Conker. Because we don't necessarily need him, because Gardevoir does outspeed Mega Gyarados. And as far as I know, Mega Gyarados doesn't get any priority moves. The only Pokemon with priority moves is Infernape, and it doesn't need it. It can just Flare Blitz the heck out of my Gardevoir. So I'm just going to sack off the Conch. It will leave us at a... Well, if we get a +3 here, we'll be at 0 differential, so that's fine with me. So hopefully we can leave off with a +3. We might have to go plus or -1 because I might have to sack off Mamoswine at some point. But yeah. Ooh, this actually could be a problem. Because if I bring in Mamoswine here, it might scare out Infernape, and then something might live and be able to get Mamoswine down to Focus Sash. I don't know that they'll be able to, though. Gyarados is at 83, it's frozen too. Gardevoir is at 64, and it's paralyzed, so we'll be able to take out Gardevoir with Earthquake. Gyarados, I don't know if we'll take it out with Earthquake, but it is frozen, so we do have that chance. I switched here. I switched in the Conkeldurr. So he's got to decide what to do. He could throw up rocks, but that doesn't take out any of my Pokemon. Rocks would be a problem, actually, because of Mamoswine having Focus Sash. Hopefully, from what I've seen, I don't think this is... Oh, U-turns. U-turn... That's not good or bad, to be honest. Because I was killing off Conkeldurr anyway to bring in Mamoswine. I was just killing off Conkeldurr to bring in Mamoswine, and we can get some more chip damage off on the... Actually, no, wait, I don't have to worry about the Gardevoir. I don't have to worry about it because it is paralyzed, so I can just Ice Punch it. It probably won't take it out, but I'll get some good damage off on it. In comes Guard. Yep, in comes the Guard. I can actually knock it off. It is neutral, so I'm going to knock off. Bop. Oh, we actually kill. It is Choice Scarf Gardevoir. Good thing we paralyzed it. So, in comes back in comes the Infernape. So we've seen U-turn and Flare Blitz. I'm sure it has Mach Punch, but I'm going to go for my own Mach Punch in case it doesn't. Hello. And it U-turns again. It's going to come in on rocks. I don't know how much it's been taking from rocks, but it's not going to like it. And he's going to come out to Gyarados. He is going to come out to Gyarados, who is frozen, has a max speed of 287. Mamoswine has 284, though. And... wait. Oh, I didn't calc Mega Gyarados, did I? Or did I? And I just did it wrong. Shit. Oh, shite. So, Gyarados is outspeeding, so I'm going to go into Gardevoir. This freeze probably matters now, because I thought I calced for max speed Gyarados. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good. Hopefully he stays frozen. I'm just going to Hyper Voice. Oh, I did outspeed. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking then. And Infernape goes down. So we do get a +3. And we get to go to 0. GG, my man. So, we do get to get a +3. We're at a 0 differential now. And we are at 2-3. And we beat the undefeated league in the team. So, in the end, I guess freeze didn't matter technically. I mean, it did. It did matter because it caused him to switch. But, you know, if I would have just clicked Drain Punch, I would have knocked him out anyway. And then he wouldn't have had that Gyarados to switch in and stuff. But that U-turning with the Infernape is what got him. Because if he would have just stayed in and attacked... Wait, well, what attacked... I don't know if he had an attack then. Because he just kept Flare Blitzing. Flare Blitz was his big attack. That he didn't want to get recoil from because I would have knocked him out anyway. on Conkeldurr. But Magnezone didn't get to do anything. Mamoswine... what did Mamo do? Mamo set up rocks, didn't he? He did, my boy Mamo. But excuse me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to come back for week 6 of the Delta Battle League. I'm not sure who we battle that weekend. I already exited out the window. But thank you guys so much for joining me. We'll see you next time. See ya! Hello everyone, and thanks for checking out the video. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to click on the links on the screen. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos as they come to your way. And if you want to go check out the GoFundMe, that'd be great too. Bye!